My doctor said that I should do a video diary and talk about what's happened through the day and how my mood's been. This is a thing that I've seen done in films as a means of exposition. Well, that's what I kind of figured might be a good place to start for my little project here. So, yeah, here we are. Hi, I'm Johannes Frodo-Keinnem Snyzythyks, and I'm running for president. You might be thinking, well, is this guy crazy or is he for real? And I will remind you that two things can be true. But yeah, a year ago, I was depressed. Yep, that's better. I was depressed. I had just silent quit my job. I divorced my second wife. Yeah, I was in a funk and I was wondering what I was going to do with my life. And that's when I realized that the answer had been staring me in the face for 16 hours a day for the last 3.5 weeks. I should start a YouTube channel. And I thought, well, if I'm going to be using this platform to try to make friends, I should probably pick something non-controversial like politics and religion. So I got to the drawing board and I started writing in my journals. And before too long, I realized I wasn't really making content. I wasn't making entertainment. I was actually making a campaign. I was forming, humbly, a movement that is going to change the arc of the future of humanity towards the good. I need to take this to the heartland to speak to the conservatives. I need to take this to the cities to speak to them liberals. And I need to tell all of you about a future that isn't divisive, that is defined by unity and sanity, humanity. Now, you're probably sitting over there going like, now, who the hell do you think you are? And why do you think you can get away with this? To that I'll say, I'm just this guy, and I can get away with it because Kevin Bacon. Just one of you has the connections to the connections to the connections. We can make this thing a monster. We can fix what's wrong with the world. I think we can all agree that the worst part of government is the politics and the politicians. But I'm also a guy who's got a 42-point proposal to present to you. And I know that that's too much for you to digest in one day, in one sitting. And so I'm going to feed you like a baby bird. And I'm just going to tell you one point, so you can you can take that and you can talk about it a little bit, and then you can come back tomorrow, you can get another point if you want. So, my flagship, my baby, my number one, the piece that I think is the least controversial, and some of them will probably be a little bit controversial, but I think the one that we can all maybe get around to is dig that hole. That's right. I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a hole in the ground, like a cylinder that goes down. It's bored, and we're going to make it super big, 40 kilometers. I do use the metric system, and so I'm not going to apologize for it. It's easier to do the math. 40 kilometers wide and bored straight down as far as we can go. And what are we going to get out of that? We're going to get jobs. We're going to get resources and minerals. We're going to get science. We're going to learn how to solve problems. After all, the mothers of invention was a band by Frank Zappa, and I think that they would agree that having a little bit of adversity is what makes things successful and good and quality, you know? So yeah, I don't know.